everybody's been screaming to see, Jordan, is Megalopolis, but there's some big drama that happened with this, and we got to talk about it before we go home tonight. We got to talk about it. So let's lead me to our feature story of the night. I know we're going a little long. We're gonna wrap this ship. We're gonna take this bow up. We're gonna figure this out. But Megalopolis is still coming out. The trailer dropped. And then the trailer got taken down. And it dropped, and then it's gone. Dropped, gone. Now, in the very beginning, Francis Ford Coppola's movie came out. Everybody's going crazy about it. Con was doing great, but the trailer came out, and there's a lot of reviews, a lot of little reviews in the beginning of the trailer that say all these things that aren't real. And it came out today. They were AI generated. AI generated. Woo, there's a spin for you right now. And it was by their marketing department. They had their marketing department made this whole thing. And he was fired today because of this whole thing. Marketing consultant Eddie Egan was fired today because of this whole thing. Brought to you by Deadline. This move that came forward. There are these quotes from all these critics that weren't real. They were not real. And so, like, when it dropped, people were like, this, all these critics, I didn't say that. I didn't say this. I didn't say this. But it was about Francis Ford Coppola's previous movies, and it's about trash talking what he did to get to here to make this megalopic, amazing movie. And because they were fake, the movie got pulled down. The trailer got pulled down. This movie is still doing very well. Adam Driver, it's, again, everybody's saying it's great. It's featured a huge amount of big cast members here, but because those trailers were fabricated, those reviews, that's why it was taken down. They're calling it a Roman epic Roman set. Imagine in the modern world. Is it good? Is it not good? I don't know. The voiceover doesn't help the trailer. It's like too clean. You ask me. It's like on top of it. The visuals are great.
It almost sounds like the old trailers we used to get in the 90s for action movies. In a world.
I love that.
When people came together and salvaged their universe.
Dark world.
The voiceover.
Ron, what do you think about this, Ron? Do you think that, again, AI-generated stuff, that's a whole thing moving forward in the business these days. Lionsgate, they pulled this right down. They had a huge apology for it. It's still on the internet, of course. I found it. But the thing is this like a slippery slope for production companies? Are they worried about their own ass because of AI situations like this? And will this actually affect this movie when it actually comes out?
I think that production is pushing the envelope with it, and trying to see what kind of resistance there is, and that will set a precedence.
Is this drama warranted, you think, right now?
No.
It's a lot of drama.
It's a lot of yeah. I wasn't pulled in really by the story, by what I was fed just now. I wasn't pulled into it.
No, I mean, they say it's the first full trailer. Like, you didn't really even tell us anything about the plot, right?
No, I have no idea.
No, all they did was kiss Ford Coppola's ass.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. And then you know that he's already like, and then the AI thing is a whole thing. That the fact they fired that guy, it's like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I get trying to be like, oh, well, he's been an underdog, but his movies have done great. That's what people are saying online too. Like Godfather did great.
Yeah.
Like everything he's done is like great. Like reviews have come forward for all of his projects. Like why would you use negative reviews like this, Allie? Do you think this is like, again, you hired the wrong marketing person for this movie? Because again, Francis Ford Coppola is doing this all of the pocket. It's all of his own stuff. He's not using a lot of people. It's his own budget. He has no big studio behind it. Is that the problem that caused this situation to come forward? Or did he just like maybe miss a step here someplace?
Yeah, it just feels like a failed strategy, right? Like, oh, look, see, these movies were so great, and these people were trashing them because critics are mean or whatever.
Right?
Yeah. So starting from this place of like, this might be too much. Yeah, just like this might be too big for people to understand. So it's already just like so in love with itself. And then they're just like, oh yeah, because it's an epic, and you guys are just gonna, you guys got to see how big this is. And she said,
Like even like Giancarlo Esposito, look at this. Like it's like the resolute deaths being sunk into sand. You know, it's like they're trying to make it this big, like modern day post-apocalyptic thing. And he spent a lot of money on it. And people say the movie's good. They say the movie's good, but it just feels like there's something more happening behind the scenes that we just don't know.
Has anybody seen any bad press for this movie? Like, it would be one thing if I had heard, like, people saying really bad things about this movie and then this trailer dropped.
Yeah,
but, like,
no bad things.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody was like, man, Coppola's probably over, don't you think? You know, that's why they gave him all this money, because he's done.
Yeah, but it's also weird to like start a trailer like this with all these negative things about your past stuff. It's like almost, to me, it feels like, again, we're going to go with conspiracy stuff. It feels like he said to do this. If you ask me, it's like he's like, fuck these people. They wouldn't give me money. Make this movie.
People.
To me, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like to me. It's like, you know, all the people won't give me money. My movie's fucking great. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna drop this trailer and like shit on all of them, you know, and then blame it on the AI. That's why it kind of feels like that to me a little bit.
I mean, the AI thing is complicated anyway, right? Because
it's not good.
The whole worry is, you know, how much are you cutting humans out of work? We're giving AI all of these artistic jobs instead of allowing it to free us up for our artistic expression. Like wherever companies can, you know, how can we replace these artists we have to spend so much money on? So I feel like that's the problem that I have personally.
To Richard out there for a second, sorry, Allie, that just like posted something. Yes, we are also Hollywood. That's the point of the show.
Hollywood.
Yeah, that's the point of the show. So we're the people that give you a perspective from people that have worked on set and have been in the business. So yes, we are so Hollywood. We can still talk about shit that's not good. We're human beings like you are as well, but we are also Hollywood. So thank you for joining us on Cruise Control. And you're here the whole show, so I appreciate you so much. Allie, you're right. It's just like. I go back and forth about what this means, what it means, you know?
It's great to have tools. It's great to have tools, but when you start giving those tools, you know, people's jobs, it gets a little concerning.
Yeah. Yep.
It sucks.
AI is worrisome. GR knows. GR talks about all the time too. GR, are you worried about this? Is this an AI problem, or is this a production problem that they did not put forth the right freaking standards to make this actually work out to be beneficial to the project?
It's a production problem because they released it.
It's right.
It's true.
No, sorry. No, go ahead. I didn't hear it was directed.
No, get in there. That's why we ask these questions. It's supposed to be for everybody.
Oh, that was it for me. Just production released it, so it's their problem.
Yeah, 100%.
And bottom line, she's right. I mean, some moron stuck his foot in his mouth with his AI talent, if you want to call it talent, and he fucked up the preview of the movie. That's what it comes down to. Fire the guy and move on.
Well, they did fire the guy, and they're going to try to move on. But this is a problem in general for what they've been doing.
Move on. You don't have to say anything else.
Well, they're going to move on to a certain point, but this. I mean, when you're riding on a wave, what he's been getting again, all these film festivals, this is not good. And Lionsgate has The Crow, and Lionsgate has this, so they're having a bad week right now.
Yeah, it's not looking.
Jordan, you're talking shit about Lionsgate for The Crow. They also have this. Is Lionsgate not having the best week?
It's not a good week.
Are they doing okay, Jordan?
I don't think it. I think this part is blowing a little out of proportion. I mean, was the trailer like Ron said? The trailer didn't show me shit though. Like a trailer's got to. It's got to stand on its own.
At a very hot Aubrey Plaza, though, I'll say that.
Yeah. But,
oh, yeah. Hey, that looks like something Princess Leia would have worn.
Fuck yeah.
The trailer,
give it away.
The trailer wasn't, it didn't tell me nothing.
No.
Yeah, great visuals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's a bad week. It's a bad week for Lionsgate. this might fly under the radar because I've seen a lot more people pissed about the embargo on The Crow than this.
Yeah. You're right. Lionsgate's not having a week, and I think that this movie could be really good. But I think overall, again, like you're putting stuff out there that's not true. You're using AI that's problematic. We're very aware about AI these days. We're very aware. When we're thinking about that, we're talking about that. My job right now, I've been working at. We had a whole thing about AI recently. We're very aware about it. The public needs to be informed when it's AI associated with your project. Mm-hmm. Now, when you're putting something out there that's not real and is fake shit, all you're gonna do is hurt your project. And I think that Francis Ford Coppola. Can I speak right now? Francis Ford Coppola. Again, one more time, thank you all. Thank you all for bringing the English back to my world right now.
It sounds funny the way you say it, Brian.
But when you're him, that's already dealing with problems with making this production happen, you don't need this on top of it. And I think this movie will be good, but I think it's going to be suffering because of this. I think it'll be suffering. Allie, you're smiling. It's going to suffer a little bit, isn't it?
I think it will suffer a bit for it. I was laughing at, remember, T2 is better than all the Marvel films.
What was that comment right there?
That was a comment.
Where's this comment? We need this comment up here right now. There's so many comments right now. Here it is. Remember, T2 is better than all Marvel film. Thank you, Richard. Richard, please come back, Richard. Thank you for being on Cruise Control. Appreciate you. It's funny.
Yeah, Lionsgate's having a hard 2 years, man.
Yep. And they're a great company.
They were doing great, and they've made so many things that are really interesting, and I'm a horror buff. I like a good scary movie, and they've had a lot of great ones, but this last couple of years.
They just need to stick to horror films.
They should do what they're good at, maybe, because they haven't expanded well.
Yeah. I worry about this.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.